Minsu woke up early and realized it was Saturday. As she lay in bed, she started thinking about Sunjin's birthday and the fact that she still hadn't gotten him a gift. Feeling stressed, she searched the internet for ideas on what to get a boyfriend, but found nothing interesting. Determined to find something, she got dressed and went to the mall. She visited almost every store, but nothing caught her eye. On top of that, she didn't have enough money to buy anything since she had returned Sunjin's card after getting paid. As she wandered through the mall, she unexpectedly ran into Sunjin's little sister, Yuna. The moment Yuna saw Minsu, she ran to her excitedly, grabbed her hand, and told her how happy she was to see her. When she asked what Minsu was doing at the mall, Minsu didn't want to admit that she was looking for a birthday gift for Sunjin, so she simply said she was window shopping. Yuna, full of energy, begged Minsu to join her for ice cream, and Minsu agreed. As they sat together enjoying their ice cream, Yuna kept looking at Minsu. After a moment, she asked if Minsu would be attending Sunjin's birthday party. Minsu quickly told her she wasn't going, explaining that it would only make things complicated. Yuna looked disappointed and reminded Minsu that she had given her an invitation, insisting that she should come and promising to protect her. Minsu found Yuna's enthusiasm cute and told her she would think about it. Yuna's face immediately lit up with excitement. Suddenly, as if remembering something important, Yuna asked if Minsu spent most of her time with Woobin. Minsu, taken aback, told her they just worked together and that he spent most of his time in his office. Yuna held Minsu's hand and hesitantly asked for a favor. Reluctantly, Minsu agreed. Yuna then revealed that she wanted Minsu to help her get close to Woobin. She confessed that she liked him, but found it difficult to approach him because he was a complicated person. Minsu, unsure about the request, told her it was impossible and that if she liked Woobin that much, she should be brave enough to tell him how she felt. Yuna sighed and mentioned that she had already confessed, but Woobin never took her seriously, always assuming she was joking. Determined, Yuna begged Minsu again, looking up at her with puppy eyes. Unable to resist, Minsu finally gave in. Overjoyed, Yuna exclaimed that Minsu was the best sister-in-law ever. Hearing this, Minsu couldn't help but smile and asked Yuna if she knew what kind of gifts Sunjin liked. Yuna excitedly shared that Sunjin loved cars and had an impressive collection, always looking for the newest models. Minsu knew she wouldn't be able to buy him a car, but she thanked Yuna for the information. She then stood up, ready to leave. Yuna tried to convince her to stay longer, but Minsu explained that she needed to video call her parents. With that, they parted ways. That night, Minsu sat alone in the cafeteria, quietly eating her dinner. She couldn't stop thinking about Sunjin's birthday and wondered if he was having fun. She reminded herself that Sunjin had promised to see her after the party so they could go on a mini getaway, as he had planned. As she walked back to her room, a fancy car suddenly pulled up in front of her, and Yuna stepped out, all dressed up. Surprised, Minsu asked why she wasn't at her brother's birthday celebration. Yuna excitedly told her that she had spoken to her father, who had agreed to let Minsu attend the party. Minsu immediately refused, saying she was busy and didn't want to go. As she tried to walk away, Yuna grabbed her hand, looking sad, and told her she really wanted her there. She added that Woobin would also be attending and that she needed Minsu's help to talk to him. Minsu still refused, but Yuna continued to plead with her, promising to look after her and not let anyone bully her. Looking at Yuna's sad expression, Minsu finally gave in, agreeing to go but only for an hour. She made it clear that she was only going to help Yuna talk to Woobin and then leave. Yuna happily accepted her terms, excited that Minsu would be coming. The birthday celebration was held at one of the most luxurious hotels in Seoul. Guests from high society arrived elegantly dressed, making their way into the grand venue. Inside, soft classical music played while wealthy guests stood in groups, engaged in business discussions as they waited for the event to begin. Mensu entered the venue with Yuna, feeling a wave of anxiety wash over her. Holding tightly onto the small gift bag in her hand, she suddenly thought about turning back. Yuna, however, spotted Wubin standing alone and quickly suggested they go to him. They walked over, and Wubin, surprised to see Mensu, asked if she had changed her mind about attending. Mensu simply nodded, but she couldn't shake the feeling of being out of place among all the high-class guests.